Original Nesson Entertainment.
What a play by Lowell will start this game off. And it is gone. Quincy playing some baseball for the Red Sox.
Hello and welcome to the Remy's, brought to you by DinTrophy.com. This is my all-star break look at the first half of the Red Sox season. We're going to be taking a look at some of the best pitching performances and defense, and also some of my predictions I made back in spring training, which were not very good. But let's start off with the offensive categories, the best offensive moments of the first half. This is what I call the big barns.
Number 5.
Terry wants him to call him Tito. This one to deep center field for Willie Moe. That is deep, and that is gone. Into the restaurant in center field. A monster blast for Willie Moe Pena.
That wasn't Tito, that was Tattoo. We have a tie. Both David Ortiz and Manny Ramirez hit solo home runs to account for the only runs in 2 separate Red Sox victories.
The 2-1, driven to left. It is career home run number 479.
Number 3.
Fly ball out towards deep right center. Sizemore headed back towards the triangle, still going, and it is off the wall. Kicks by him. Euclid's going to have a shot to come all the way around. Euclid's around third. He's going to come all the way around for the inside the park home run.
Now, last night on the team plane coming home, I guess there was some kind of discussion between who was faster, Euclid or Pedroia. So Euclid walks up to the front and asks Francona, who's faster, me or Pedroia? And, you know, of course, everybody said, you are you. You know, so now he just proved it with an inside the park home run. There you are. Euclid's just telling him, yep, I'm faster than you. Number 2.
The closer is on for the Rangers. It's Eric Gagne.
And the beat goes on and on and on here. And I'll tell you what, Gagne has tried everything against Pedroia, even dropping down to the side with a pitch. And he's seen them all. Fastball, the changeup, breaking ball.
Gagne having trouble putting Pedroia away. Still 2-2. This will be the 12th pitch of the at-bat. 8 foul balls so far for Dustin Pedroia. Pedroia hits it in the air to left, sending Marlon Byrd back at the track, at the wall. It is gone. The 12th pitch of the at-bat. After fouling off 8 pitches, Dustin Pedroia takes it out of the yard for his second home run of the season.
Now that might go down as one of the best at-bats of the season by anybody on the Red Sox team. I mean, he just saw all kind of pitches from Gagne, and then finally finishes it off with a fastball that he takes down the line for the home run. Number 1.
That one is hit well. That one is on its way. And goodbye. Over everything. Onto the streets of Boston. That ball is hit deep. J.D. Drew has gotten a hold of one. On its way and out of here. Into the bleachers. Consecutive home runs from Manny Ramirez and J.D. Drew. Now low. And this game is going to be tied up. That one's headed for New Hampshire. What a shot. And they're playing home run derby early this year at Fenway Park. 3 booming home runs in a row. Manny started it, then Drew, and then Lowell. 3 homers in a span of 8 pitches for the Red Sox. That ball is hit, and that one is on its way. Number 4 in a row. And the Red Sox have gone ahead on 4 swings of the bat here in the 3rd. The first time in Red Sox history. 4 home runs in a row.
Up next on the Remy's is the best pitching performances.
The trifecta for Josh Beck, and he strikes out Ichiro for the 3rd time today.
Plus a look at this season's top 3 games.
Fires to second for 1 on the first in time, the double play. Started by Mike Timlin that gets him and the Red Sox out of the jam in the 8th.
And I'm telling you, this ball is absolutely. Here is the 3rd best game of 2007.
Halladay is just in the low 90s, but he is going to leave the game here with 1 out of the 8th.
Doesn't want to leave the game.
And the Jays will go to the pen, which could be a good thing for the Red Sox, who trail 3-1. Now Manny drives one to deep center field. Vernon Wells headed back at the track, looking up. It's gone. Manny hits his first home run of the season, and it ties the game at 3. Red Sox have the lead runner on in the ninth. Lugo not going as Cora lifts a fly ball out towards left center field. Wells on the run, won't get there. That's a gapper to the track of the wall. Lugo being waved around by DeMarlo Hale. Here comes the throw. It is cut off. The run is in, and to third base goes Alex Cora with a triple that puts the Red Sox on top 4-3. This will be the ninth pitch of the at-bat for Alex Rios. Rios hits it in the air towards right field. J.D. Drew back there to make the catch, and the Red Sox win.
Welcome back to the Remy's. You just saw the third best game of the season, and shortly we'll show you the top 2 games of the season. But right now, let's take a look at the best pitching performances of the first half. I'd like to call this segment the Bulldogs.
Number 5.
Struck him out.
Daisuke Matsuzaka tosses his first Major League complete game, striking out 5, including 16 ground ball outs, while only allowing 6 hits, 1 run, and 0 walks.
9-pitch, 1-2-3 inning for Daisuke. He's rolling to third base. Lowell picks it, goes to second. The complete game victory for Daisuke Matsuzaka.
Number 4.
And strikes him out.
Josh Beckett runs his record to 9-0, going 8 strong innings and striking out 8.
And strike 3 call. Nice inning for Josh Beckett.
Number 3.
There's the glare from Papelbon. Teixeira, the cleanup hitter, on deck. Runners at first and third. Fastball, strike 3 call. Teixeira pops it up. The game needed saving right there. Many of the fans standing, chanting Sammy's name. Again, that exploding fastball. This one is popped up. Youkilis. He's got it. He struck him out. An exploding fastball at 96 that ended up around his shoulders. This will be Papelbon's 15th pitch. This is the 5th batter he's faced, throwing only 15 pitches. Strike 3 call. 96-mile-an-hour heat on the outside. And what a performance by Papelbon. Now that is a save.
Number 2.
The Red Sox have taken a 7-6 lead with 5 in the 8th.
Okajima in his first Red Sox-Yankees rivalry game, and here he is trying to close out a ball game because Papelbon is not available. This is quite a story.
Off the end of the bat, cue towards second. Cora to his left. Throws out Jeter for the first out of the ninth. The 3-2 pitch. Rodriguez flips it to second. Cora's got it. Looks the runner back. A-Rod is gone. 2 down in the ninth. Hey, struck him out. The Red Sox win.
Number 1.
Kurt Schilling off the tough outing against the New York Yankees, bouncing back in a big way today. Kendall chops it to short. Lugo again. 2 down in the ninth.
We needed a win today more than anything, and circumstances just had me getting out there in the ninth inning with no hits.
1 out away for Kurt Schilling. Shannon Stewart standing in the way.
So he came up with 2 outs, and I had a plan for him, and I was thinking, and Tech called slider. I shook him off and threw a fastball away, and now I got to go what if.
Into right field, a base hit. Unbelievable. Kurt Schilling went 8 2/3 innings without giving up a hit. The Red Sox ace, 40-year-old Kurt Schilling, 1 out away from a no-hitter, but it's not to be today as Stewart breaks it up in the ninth.
Again, we needed to win more than anything today, and I wanted to finish that game.
This one is popped up right side. Cora will make the basket catch in foul ground, and the Red Sox win on the 1-hitter for Kurt Schilling, who very nearly no-hit the Oakland Athletics today.
Coming up on the Remy's, a look at the Golden Retrievers.
On the ground to third base. Lowell will go to second for 1 on to first. Double play. Dug out nicely on the backhand by Youkilis.
Plus it's junkyard dog time when we come back.
There's a big swing to deep left field, sending Lynn back at the track, at the wall, and it is gone.
And I'm telling you, this ball is absolutely packed. Here is the second-best game of 2007.
The Yankees so far as a team 8-1. When he homers as he sends one to deep left, back towards the monster seats and gone. To deep right field. Abreu headed back towards the track at the wall. It's gone into the bullpen. The captain has tied the game at 2. Fly ball out towards right center. Back goes Crisp at the wall. He leaps and can't get it. Falls into the bullpen. It is a 3-run home run for Alex Rodriguez. The bid on the catch by Crisp takes him into the pen, but A-Rod has gone deep for the second time tonight. And it is now a 5-2 New York lead. Into right field, falling fast, it's in for a hit. Drew over to cover it. A-Rod coming around. The throw is going to be not in time, and the Yankees take a 6-2 lead. On the ground to buy the dive of A-Rod into left. Ortiz scores. On to third goes Manny. It's an RBI single for Mike Lowell, and it's a 6-3 Yankees lead now. To right field and in for a hit for Veritek. From third comes Manny Ramirez. And it's now a 2-run game, 6-4 Yankees. Crisp chops it down the first baseline. Around from second base comes Mike Lowell. That's in the corner and trouble. Veritek being waved all the way around. The Red Sox will tie the score as to third goes Coco Crisp. Back of the Sox in the 8th. Cora into center field. From third comes Crisp. The Red Sox take the lead. Off the end of the bat cue towards second. Cora to his left. Throws out Jeter for the first out of the night. 3-2 pitch. Rodriguez boots it to second. Cora's got it. Looks the runner back. A-Rod is gone. 2 down in the ninth. Hey, struck him out. The Red Sox win.
Welcome back to the Remy's, brought to you by DinTrophy.com. Well, you've seen the greatest hits of the first half and the best pitching performances. Now it's time for the best defensive plays of the first half. I like to call this the Golden Retrievers.
Number 5.
Stopping at second as Calaspo's got to get back and just does. He'll come around the bag at second. Pretty hard and had to dive back. Now he is out. As holding on to the baseball was Lugo. He stepped off the bag and Lugo applied the tag.
Lugo holds on to the baseball, just kind of walks a little bit behind the bag, and then once he comes off the bag, he just tags him. Number 4.
Right side, Pedroia laying it out in short right. Fires to first in time. Nice play.
Well, there's one where you have to be quick back to your feet because you know you got a guy that can run going on that first base line in Matthews. Now the coverage on the ground, the dive, and then very quick back to his feet to make that throw. Nice play by Pedroia, saves a run. Number 2.
But it's Veritek who's got the best chance and makes the catch. Nice grab by Jason Veritek, who went full bore and gathers it over by the railing.
Watch him go into the slide feet first. When you get close to that wall, that's how you want to do it. And he's able to get it right in the webbing of that big catcher's mitt. Little snow cone action, but he's able to hold on. Terrific play by Veritek. Number 2.
To right field, Hinske on the move. It's bending away as he dives and makes the catch in right. Eric Hinske on the dive comes up with it.
That's one of the best catches to see all season long. I didn't think he was going to get to this, and watch after he catches it. Watch his head snap back. He went face first into that dirt. What's amazing to me is when you hit that hard, how you're able to hold on to the baseball. Number 1, Coco Crisp. He had too many great plays to pick just one.
As he sends it to shallow center, Crisp coming on. He dives, makes the catch in center field. Coco Crisp laying it out. Right center field, Crisp on the move, dives and makes the catch. Coco doing it again. Onto the dirt, over the shoulder with the grab. Fly ball towards right center. Crisp was in left center. He's running, diving, and catching. The final out of the 7th inning. Crisp had to go a long way to make that grab. Crisp on the run, dives, makes the catch. Coco Crisp with another highlight reel grab.
Well, you know, we give away that Din Trophy award every week. That's going to have to be a nominee right there.
Crisp on the run, dives, and makes the catch in center. Coco Crisp again with a great grab.
He's putting on a show in center field defensively this season. He has made a number of great catches.
The next award is a special one for me. You know, it's for guys that get the very most out of themselves. And when you look back at the beginning of the season, there was a second baseman named Dustin Pedroia who people didn't think could play in the big leagues. Well, he persevered, and all of a sudden, this guy is one of the best second basemen in the American League. I like to call Dustin Pedroia my junkyard dog.
Right side and diving is Pedroia. Gets up, throws him out. Nice play by Pedroia. Pedroia diving to the backhand. From one knee, the throw in time. Right side, Pedroia dives. Picks himself up, throws out to Hada. Lundqvist chopping one softly. Pedroia charging. Throwing on the run. What a nice play. Drives it towards left center field. This is a gapper. What a night for the rookie second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Well, that locks it up. There's no question about it. 5 for 5. He has 5 runs batted in, 3 singles, a home run, and a double.
Later on the Remy's, who'll be top dog?
And he drives it out towards deep right field. Back goes Guillen at the wall. It is gone!
Plus the always entertaining Yo-Yo.
Another 1-2-3 inning for Tavares. It's 7th inning stretch time.
And I'm telling you, this ball is absolutely...
Here is the best game of 2007.
9th inning with the Red Sox trailing by 5 runs. The Orioles on top 5-0. Hopped up. Gomez. Now Hernandez drops the baseball. Coco Crisp at first base. Millard playing behind him as Ortiz rifles it out towards deep left center field. Patterson back. That'll grab the wall. Crisp coming all the way around from first base. He will score on the double by David Ortiz, and the Red Sox are finally on the board. Diving at third, it's by him. Gomez in the left. On to third goes Ortiz. Willie Moe's aboard at first. Drew takes ball 4, and they're loaded. Inside, and he walks in a run. From third comes Big Papi, and it's 5-2 now. Veritek lines it into right center field. From third comes Pena. J.D. Drew in behind him. They will intentionally put on Eric Kinski with first base open. Still just 1 out.
Boy, that pop-up just changed everything in this ball game.
Cora chops it right side. Roberts will come home with it, and the force out. Youkilis is out for out number 2. A 3-2 pitch. Lugo chops it right side. Millar's going to need help. Over is Ray. The play. No! Here comes another run. Red Sox win! Veritek in. Hinsky in. Boston comes all the way back. A 6th-run night.
Well, there you have it, the #1 game for the Red Sox, the Mother's Day Miracle. That's a game we won't soon forget. Welcome back to the Remy's, brought to you by DinTrophy.com. The next category is for a guy that's pretty talented, but also pretty entertaining. I call this the odd dog.
On the ground is short, chance 4-2. Lugo to second for 1. They get it done.
And directions as well. It's good because in case you forget where to throw, just look at Julian. He'll let you know where you're supposed to throw it.
The second for 1 on to first. Yeah, double play.
Tavares, as usual, showing his thankfulness for the double play.
Chris headed back onto the track to make the catch. Tavares retires the Tigers in order. Back-to-back games for Tavares, who's dealing right now.
Annie's pet, I guess you would call him. Enjoying the distance on that one.
Make him stop.
Do you think that Daisuke has any idea what Julian's talking about, or just laughing?
Zero.
Well, I must admit that I have never seen that before in my long baseball life.
Tavares trying to bunt, pops it up.
You know, Yo-Yo with 2 strikes drops the bunt down, which completely surprised everybody.
He's also like in Cleveland right now as he ran all the way down the right field. Catalinato grounding it back to Tavares, who will roll it to first base for whatever reason. Why not?
We never know what to expect from Tavares.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
No, I know I've never seen that before.
Roll down the first baseline. Tavares picks it and rolls it to first base in time. More bowling from Tavares. My goodness. Why must he do it?
Up next, it's time to unveil the Red Sox top dog.
Runner at second goes towards third. It's lined to second base, and the Red Sox win.
Plus a final look at the Red Sox best plays of the first half when the Remy's continue.
Coco Crisp back towards the triangle to make the over-the-shoulder catch.
And I'm telling you, this ball is absolutely...
Welcome back to the Remy's, brought to you by DinTrophy.com. Well, before this season, I made a few predictions. Let's see how bad I really did. In the East, I picked the New York Yankees. Obviously, I'm way off base on that one. The Red Sox just took off with great pitching. The Yankees had all kind of struggles. But I still feel at some point this season, the Yankees will make another run. But I'm not sure it's going to be enough to catch the Red Sox. In the Central, Chicago. Man, was I way off on that one. They have had an awful season in Chicago. I don't think there's any way they can get into the postseason. Not bad for me in the West. The Angels, I think, are still the best club. out in the West Coast. The wild card team, I picked the Red Sox. Well, now I'm picking them for #1. Cy Young, Santana, Halladay. Wrong again. Looks like Josh Beckett right now has the lead as far as the Cy Young Award winner. And MVP, A-Rod. Well, I think A-Rod's still got a pretty good chance at it. He had a good first half of the season, but also Maglio Ordonez has a chance at that award. Anyway, that brings us to the first half's top dog, and this was not an easy choice for me. First of all, you had Josh Beckett, who had an outstanding first half of the season. Hideki Okajima, who nobody expected anything out of, has been massive out of the bullpen for the Red Sox. But I've chosen Kevin Youkilis, and the reason I've chosen Kevin Youkilis is because he's become such an improved player in so many categories. Great defensively at first base. He's a tremendous two-strike hitter. He's among the league leaders in many offensive categories. And don't forget, every time somebody leaves the lineup, he is able to go to that different position, whether he's hitting second, third, fourth, fifth, or sixth. And that's why I chose Kevin Youkilis as my first half top dog. Well, there you have the All-Star edition of the Remy's, brought to you by DinTrophy.com. We'll be back, of course, at the end of the season with our final episode. But to take us out, let's take a look at some more of the best plays of the first half of the season.
Bounces in, kicks off Laird. Ellsbury to third. He's going to try 2 bases and score. He struck him out, and the Red Sox win. Swing and a miss, snap throw to first, and he is out. He'll pop up into shallow center. Out goes Lugo. Over the shoulder of the basket grab for Julio Lugo. Juan Rodriguez going to try and score. Manny's throw. Mirabelli picks it and applies the tag for the out. Foul ground. Mirabelli heading over towards the seats. Mirabelli makes the catch.
There goes another.